Greetings, grand rising, amazing, abundantly astonishing, but most importantly, beautifully blessed people that will come on. Oh, Lee, I pray today's message, today's principle of this new beautiful week, finds you beautiful souls in spirits of joy, spirits of greatness, spirits of gratitude, in any and everything that aligns with a positive, fulfilling, and empowering existence. My amazing best with them. Come on, you get me? Now, without further ado, without further delay, this week is a nice one, and today I'm sure on our end it's Family Day, so happy Family Day to everyone. And yeah, I won't hold you too long. I'll get right into it. You know, so our principle of the day today is let the North Star remind you that direction beats speed. Let your North Star remind you that direction beats speed. What do we mean by that? You might be wondering. I'm amazing, blessed with them. Well, most of us, have this, this notion that speed gets you to where you're going faster, right? But going faster does not help if you don't know where you're going. You get me? You know, all motion is good motion. That's the thing we need to remind ourselves. You know what I'm saying? All motion is good motion, because most of us are like, yeah, you just gotta be, going as quick as possible, as often as you can, but not really though. Sometimes you got pacing yourself goes a long way. You get me? Pacing yourself helps you, analyze, helps you, see where you're going. Helps pacing yourself helps you adapt as you go as well. Because again, the road gets bumpier. You get me? You know, the road gets bumpier. There are things you might not have prepared for along the way. So pacing yourself helps you also just, enjoy the journey more. So sometimes, most times, we rely on the destination more than the journey. While the journey is the destination, because the journey helps us appreciate the destination. You get what amazing blessed with them, you know. So let's learn to pace ourselves. Let's learn to uh, take time to define the goal for ourselves before just going for the goal. Before just going for any goal, define your goal for yourself, and as you go, adjust, readjust, because again, people change, and situations change, circumstances change. You get me? So again, if you have the goal defined for yourself, and you have a nice space that you go on, please, by all means, follow that, but just learn to appreciate the journey. You get me? The journey is as important as the destination, and that's what most people forget. So yeah, that's about it for my end. Now I get right into what the team has for us on in terms of that. um, Individuality requires direction. If you don't define your values, your standards, your path, you move quickly towards someone else's destination, and that's very important to remember. Like, you gotta define where it is that you're going for yourself before you end up adopting someone else's vision, you know and or trying to align your way, your path with someone else's path, which is totally different than yours, and then just end up, confusing yourself along the way. You get me? Inclusivity depends on direction too. When you're clear about who you are, you create stability for others. People can trust consistency more than momentum, and consistency is the key word over here, man. you know Momentum is good, but consistency maintains that momentum. you know Consistency allows you to just keep going, keep pushing, and it allows you to consistency allows you to love the journey. You know what I'm saying? Many people are exhausted not because they're working hard, but because they're moving without aim. So ask yourself honestly: am I moving fast, or am I moving fast, or am I moving intentionally? Is my pace aligned with my purpose, or am I reacting to comparison and pressure? Direction is quiet confidence. It does not rush. It does not panic. Speed fades. Direction sustains. Let the North Star remind you it is better to move steadily towards the right life than quickly towards the wrong one. You get me? Because you still have to get back same path and then restart. Who wants that, man? So again, define what it is for you want, and design your own path and follow it, man. You get me? On that note, yo, stay blessed, stay loved, stay loving, and most importantly, think for your beautiful selves, my amazing. Blessed with them. One love.